Hi, my name is Alicia Redshaw and I own Scrapbook Fantasies in Gladstone, Queensland. This scrap-along video was originally recorded live at the Scrapbook Fantasies Facebook page. If you would like to watch it live and see all of the live comments as discussed in the video, please go to the Scrapbook Fantasies Facebook page. Thank you and enjoy. I just really want to say that our thoughts and hearts and everything are going out to all of you that are not doing particularly good at the moment. I just want you all to know that, you know, we're here with you, and we hope things aren't, you know, going to keep getting too much worse. Okay. I had to buy a piece of my own paper today because I've got none at home. I've used like 10 sheets of it, I think. Okay, fussy cut scissors away. I have done a bit of fussy cutting. Just a bit. Not much. I've also cooked beef stroganoff. Yes, since we got home at after 5 o'clock. It was like 10 past, quarter past 5 when we got home today, and
Amelia and I had to be at footy at 5:30.
They had to be down the road at footy. At least it was only down the road. Heritage Week, so she wasn't a Gladstone Sun. She wasn't playing Suns this week. She was a mud crab.
Wow, Linnea is unemployed now.
Oh, wow. Quit your job yesterday. Well, congratulations on your retirement. Hello, Dawn and Tammy.
You want to do scrapbooking personal assistant via correspondence?
Hello, Wendy. Oh, and remote learning. Oh, Tanya. Yes, remote learning was interesting, growing beans last year and all sorts of things. Find us watching your lifestyles. Thank you, Diane.
I sent Gucci a message too about, she asked what brown paper you used on the top of your class page. You want to show the top of the chickens one? The one where we all spoke about Barbie dolls and dolls.
Brown ink. On a piece of white cardstock.
She was asking what brown paper that was.
Because I got a swipe. I had to do more. I got a bit of a swipe here and I went, oh, I just got to keep doing more. So yes, that is brown ink pad swiped across a piece of white cardstock. Thoughts and prayers with you all. Yes, Leslie. Thoughts and prayers with everyone in lockdown, wherever you are in the world.
Oh, Di said it was a joke. Oh, I'm pretty slow catching on sometimes, Di.
Can I still buy this book? Yes, Chrissy, you can. Wish it was retirement, says Linnea. I think it's a cool piece of cardstock. So this is what we did. I'll show you what we did this week. This is what we made this week with Runaway Princess, Aussie Grunge, and Robot Antics. So we made a card and we made 2 pages. And that's in the Creative Family group. If you're not in there, just look up groups on our Facebook page, which you're at right now.
If I was a decent scribe, I would have shared the stuff with the class tonight.
And yeah, just answer the questions. If you've tried to join the group and you haven't been let in yet, it's because you haven't answered all the questions. Really sorry, but you have to answer the questions.
Am I doing a kit for tonight?
I have no idea.
Well,
so,
let's see how that rolls.
My fussy cutting is out of, oh God, there's a bit of lead pencil there. Gee willikers. This is what happens when your kid's at home.
Which paper packs are you using tonight? Do the 6x6?
I've got the 6x12 so far. That's where I'm at so far.
Roger.
So from the 6x12 paper pad, you get 3 sets of these, and obviously I've hacked holes in these. So you get 3 lots of this. So I'll show you 4 pages at a time. So you get those 4. And then you get these 4. I really hacked a lot out of that one. I hacked nothing out of that one or that one yet. And these 4. Only cut a flare out of that. So they're what you get. You get 8 sheets times 3. So you get 3 lots of this in the paper pad for $10.95. So it works out, plus the back of the cover has a print on it. So works out to be the equivalent of 87.6 cents per 12-inch piece. So if that, so that, because these are 6 by 12, so say that's a 12-inch piece. So that double bit is 87.6 cents.
I'm doing it right now, Chrissy D.
So that's the equivalent, yeah, to a 12 by 12. So that's really super, super cheap. I don't know how much they sell for in other stores, but that's my price.
Yesterday was a range that was released by Lemoncraft a couple of years ago.
Yeah, yesterday has been paper that we've sold out of, but this last release, they did Sentimental yesterday and tomorrow. They only did the 6 by 12 books, the 6 by 6 paper pads, and the 12 by 12 paper pads. They didn't do any loose paper this time. I don't know if it's going to be a permanent thing. I don't know if it's been affected by COVID. I have no idea. And I know they're busy like we are. So we haven't dwelled on it. We've just gone with the flow. And yeah, I'm not going to whine.
They are great value, but
I do like selling the loose papers, but I'm not going to whine that loose papers aren't available because I know they're doing their best. Everybody is doing their best right now. And I know in Poland, it's, you know, in Europe, it's really hard right now. They've got a lot of COVID and a lot of restrictions. So I've got Bridal White and I've got Snow or Dove, which are both the same but from different companies. Same price, same cardstock, exactly the same cardstock, just from 2 different companies. I've got a Baby Word, some bows, and I seem to have ended up with all old packaging, not new packaging. And I've got some Baby's feet.
Yes.
Got to do a baby page.
You couldn't plug any closer up the driveway.
oh, look.
We've got this much room between the gate and my car. Literally.
Okay, your dad parked back too far and you can't fit in. Your dinner's in the fridge.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's actually, it was, Quentin wanted me to make HelloFresh Cheats beef stroganoff. But I made Thermomix beef stroganoff because that's a true cheat. And it's not rice or mashed potato like we usually have. It's pasta. So we had 3 potatoes. 3 potatoes are not going to feed 5 people, 4 of them being adults. So these are what I've cut out. So I'm going to spread them out so that if you want to take a screenshot with your device that you're watching this on, you can, and then you will have a bit of an idea. So I do encourage you to take screenshots on the way through the video so that you have, you know, a bit of an idea about what I've used and how the steps go. So if you take screenshots, you've at least got them to look back on. Notice how I've got no little foofy bits. I just cut them off. My arm's hurting, so I just snip, snip. Don't need those. Snip, snip. So...
Oh my God, parts of Europe are flooded as well. So.
Yeah, there's flooding in Europe. There's been landslides in Turkey. Indonesia's on our back door. It's a really big concern. We don't know anyone left in Indonesia or Bali. Everyone's home, so
It's a good thing.
we've got friends in some parts of Europe. Ireland. We have lots of friends in Ireland. In both parts of Ireland. Like both islands. The 2 different things. It's sort of a weddingy range yesterday. I'm going to say it's a wedding range. It's got this, but it's very, you know, Mr. Darcy and, you know, it's very Jane Austen-ish. Definitely going to be putting this on a card. Definitely going to put that on a card. And I think this would be really cool. Naomi John, she loved reading Jane Austen, like from the age of 8 or 9 she started reading Jane Austen. And 8 she read Little Women for the first time. So she would go to Book Week as like Eliza Bennet or Jo from Little Women, or, you know, Jane Austen herself. Do you know what I mean? Like, so we're a bit of a...
What size are the baby feet you're using?
These are the small ones. They're a 2-pack for $1.95 of baby feet.
So have you sold yourself that Lemoncraft 6x12 yet?
No.
I'm doing it now. Getting ready to sell.
Yes. Would you like barcode?
It doesn't help me much. I'm all good.
Okay. So... See, what you could do is, I'm going to do it with this.
Have I bought this one yet? Astrid's asking me. I'll have to give me 5 minutes, Astrid, and I'll let you know.
I don't think you did. I think you bought the other one, the Elegance. We were looking at the Elegance last time you were in. Because I want to use some of these and they're white, I think I'm going to go with the white. But I'm going to keep everything on here, over here. I've also got a piece of Springtime Tea Party #1. Because I like it. Not just because it's mine. It's mine. And I do have
And the baby feet.
some
Only
ribbon.
12 weeks until the grandchild. There you go.
I know, it's so much sooner now, Astrid.
Wow.
Holy dooly.
Okay, I don't want to ask.
Just.
I don't
So I grabbed a yesterday paper pad. Maybe I'll use it.
Well, the nurse said her daughter did too. The reading of the
Oh, yeah.
Little Women.
Yeah.
Yes. Miliana loved it.
Name me John. Wrong girl.
Oh, wrong girl. Right.
Wrong girl.
Crikey.
Okay, so I don't think I'm going to use this circle here. Or maybe I might. Okay, I'm just going to bite the bullet. I just want to show you something. So I'm going to cut out around this circle. Right. It's a beautiful frame. If you haven't been on our website today, holy dooly. So Naomi John has, I don't know if you know, but she makes bows, like hand makes these bows. And yes, they're $3 for 3 bows, but if you knew how long it took her to make a pack of bows, you'd realise you're getting a bargain. It does take a lot of time to make them. Yeah.
Are you open tomorrow morning? Yes, Astrid?
Yeah, 9 till 12.
I'm just looking up your order now.
So yes, we've got new colours of the bows and we put proper images on them and restocked a lot of the bows. I've got more new ones to add. And then there's some new flare buttons, new colour cuts, more from the Fantasy Fairy collection, some new colours. And just, yeah. What else is there? And see, I'm going to use this side.
We have lots and lots of stuff.
And then there's lots of new Couture Creations tools and bits and pieces. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I'm going to stand it there.
And the inks are all back in stock? Well, nearly all.
Nearly all the inks are back in stock because you guys have hit them hard. Oh, and calendar tabs. And Mamie showed you the calendar tabs last
I'm going to
night.
hit the shop again, says Deb.
But they weren't live. They didn't go live. Something happened. There was a glitch and they didn't go live when I put them up. So, yeah, calendar tabs. Okay.
Astrid, no, you haven't bought this range yet, no. The bows are so pretty. I need to get more, says Marlene.
They're cool.
I did a Facebook whoopsie this afternoon. I thought I was replying to a post of Mary Green's, but it's one she shared about someone's pool in Tasmania, and I said the icebergs come complimentary.
Oh dear.
And it was a pool company's thing that Mary had shared. So, sorry if I offended your pool company, Mary.
Oh, Quentin. Eyes are for reading stuff. Oh, Quentin.
Well,
You better send them an apology, Quentin.
I already have.
Fuck. Yes, he does belong to me, unfortunately. Unfortunately, he belongs to me.
I am technology challenged.
Yep.
Technology illiterate.
Technology illiterate, says Naomi John. I actually like this piece of timber. Just gonna say. I really do like. Let's put the bits out of the letters there. When I ask where the bits out of the letters are, they're over there. Yeah, well, I was just mooching around the store this
Oh, I
afternoon.
don't think she's on tonight. Okay.
I know this is a dirty word, but this is for journaling. Journaling.
Springtime tea party. Wow.
And we've got our little.
I heard that, Noah. What did Noah just say?
Naomi John went with a friend and watched Black Widow this afternoon. Haven't heard how it went, but Noah didn't find out until she was almost home. Well, he found out when she was almost home that she was at the movies. He goes, "Where is Naomi?" I said, "Oh, she's at the movies." And then yes, and then when she came home, he said, "So what did you watch?" And she tells him Black Widow, and his face kind of dropped.
Well, he went to Rockhampton today.
He was in Rockhampton today at the Youth Central Queensland Youth Sustainability Summit. So coming up with ideas, you know, talking about how they can save their planet.
Finding out how that went out of a teenage boy is somewhat
interesting.
Yes.
What are we thinking about this? And then Shannon leaves him.
Oh, your daughter kicked a goal at footy tonight.
She kicked a goal!
Yep. She didn't do as good as the other little girl, but the other little girl did this. There's 4 little girls on Amelia's team. They split into 2 teams when they play. And this little boy was standing far too close, jumping up and down in front of this other little girl, because, you know, they know the girls can't kick as far as the boys. So they try and... Anyway, the coach hadn't got time to get there to pull him back a bit. And she let the ball rip, and it got him fair where you don't want to be kicked by a ball.
Oh, dear.
Yep. And I don't think he's going to jump up and down in front of that little girl again. So,
The boys are pretty good with the girls.
It's all touch, so it's...
Yeah.
But he was...
He was the most distraught little boy.
Well, he wasn't getting in anyone's face after that.
One of the little boys is very busy, and he took great delight in telling me how busy he was. Like week at training. What do we think of that? I'm liking that. Let's get some whales. Let's get rid of
if the new Scrap Boys papers are fussy cut, we will do the leaves, extra, etc. push out. I'll have to look into that. Ours is on its way, but I haven't.
Yeah, no. Well, it's meant to be on its way. It's my fault.
Yeah.
Delays with Scrap Boys is my fault. When I was sick the other week, I kind of got behind. I had planned on getting orders done and doing lots of things, and I kind of got really behind. So
I'll see if I can find
it is my fault. But we're just having some exporting out of the EU issues at the moment. Not issues, but the legislation has changed, and it looks like we have to have more things in place to get stuff out of the EU. So we're just working on what requirements there are.
Hope Sandra's joined us.
I think Beautiful Memories.
Oh, Sandra's titles arrived yesterday afternoon.
Oh,
She did a post with
beautiful.
them. I did see your page, Sandra, but I didn't notice the titles.
Beautiful
That's
Memories,
excellent.
Important Moments. I like this font here. Oh, no, this one's cute. Beautiful Memories, Important Moments, and I'm going to use the Dreams. Oh no. Important Time. No. Love the World. And they lived happily ever after. That's what happens when you have a baby, isn't it? You live happily ever after. I don't know.
I was watching a couple of kids. No happily ever after for those little suckers. Sorry. Lovely children.
We do spend a lot of time with our kids. Quentin is a very good dad.
Fussy cut sheets they are.
Yes,
Wendy?
yes, I have to get them added. I have to get them. I think that's the conversation I was having yesterday. Was about those. Was having a conversation yesterday. But Quentin's been talking to the guys today. We're just trying to...
Oh, actually, I was going to message him again shortly. It's their midday over there now.
Yeah.
Bugger says Wendy.
Nah. Fussy cutting is good. Like, I got a fair bit done. I only sat down to do this at Oh, 6 o'clock?
I should have bought you one of them new 12-inch guillotines so we could show off.
Yeah, we've got 12-inch guillotines. There's only one left.
I'll put up.
I probably should have put on it that there'll be a surcharge on posting those. Don't know how much they're going to cost to post. Oh, there's more albums too.
Let me just look up. Was it under tools, is it? A guillotine? Guillotine.
It's like on the second page. And they lived happily ever after.
Happily ever after. We've put up so many photos. They look fantastic.
Yeah, it's not just. Oh, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you what.
I like the idea of push outs, says Wendy. Yeah.
Do you know what? With push outs, I still cut them. I still cut push outs.
We tried, our first lot of stuff we did was trying to do push outs with the cameos in it.
Yeah, we've
The
done
little
push
tabs.
outs. We've done push outs, but you still have to snip the tabs. But even with the push out things for 3D, you know, the 3D things when you do the 3D layered like paper tolly stuff, I still snip. I'm a snipper. I wondered why my kid was a snipper. Actually, Naomi John, so only 2 of the kids cut hair. Amelia cut her own hair, and Naomi John, she used to just snip. If I was hanging down while she was crafting, she had scissors. She just snipped the bit that was annoying her in the face on the side. Naomi John tried to cut her brother's cowlick out when she was 3.
She also clocked him there with a little cricket bat.
When she was 1. So you've got this one. I really like that.
So we're using the 6x6 plan?
Yeah. And then got this one.
I'm going to sell you one now so we don't get shorted out.
And this one. And this one. I like that.
Would you please put
And
a
this
messy
one.
mat aside for me? Yep, they're in now, Leslie. It's sold out. I will do one for you now,
Yep.
Leslie.
I really like this. I really
remember
like
that
that.
cowlick, says Lisa.
Yep. I mean, and Naomi John tried to cut it out. See, I like that. I like that. I need a photo. I do like this. Oh, I need to fill the feet and the baby word.
They're not called messy mats, are they?
Nope.
No. Type in mats.
You think that? That green spot.
Non-stick mat.
What about the crackle? Oh, look at that. The crackle behind that. And then the feet.
Oh. Is Janella grandma yet, Leslie? Do you know?
What about this behind the feet? The hearts. I do think so. Oh no, maybe the flowers. This is really cool, just to make a quick card. That is just awesome. Okay. We need a bit of white for a photo mat. We need a picture, Quentin.
What do I need a picture?
We need a photograph.
A photograph. Right, I'm on it. I'm just...
Can you get me Naomi's baby album, please? I think we'll do a Naomi John. We did chickens this week and Noah.
Yeah, very interesting page to do chickens to when the conversation was completely off topic to the page.
It's about toys, everyone's toys, and also beautiful seeing everyone's beautiful toys in the Creative Family group. We talk about some interesting stuff on our videos. So I'm going to take this Springtime Tea Party number 1 and I'm going to cut the barcode off, right? So I give you a little bit of leeway on your barcode. See? You get some leeway. It's the pink Pooh Bear.
Pink Pooh Bear.
It's right there. It would have bit you. It's going to bite you in a
This
minute.
is the box.
No, it's an album.
Oh, hang on. Pink Pooh Bear.
Yeah.
I've got this.
This is what I deal with, people.
There's a blue Pooh Bear.
There's a pink one. Oh, pink Pooh Bear's here.
Oh, see what I deal with, people? Oh.
So I'm going to put some glue on the back of my baby word and I'm going to put it on my white timbery stuff.
Really?
My off-white crackled antique timber.
Yeah, she was lucky to make it up here to Queensland before the lockdown.
Yes.
But she didn't sound disappointed that she was going to be locked down in Queensland with the brand new grandbaby when it arrived. That ding was me buying Naomi Joe's bows.
Joe's. Must. They're beautiful bows. And you know what? I'm out.
Are you going to put ink on the feet? Asked.
Maybe not, but I think I'm going to put ink on the background.
Okay, I've got to show you that 6x6 pad.
Oh, and you better sell me this ink pad.
You bought an ink pad? Oh,
Yeah, I bought an ink pad.
we got more of them coming too.
We got lots of ink pads coming. But you know what Quentin did? He goes, oh, don't send our Tim Holtz product until the new Tim Holtz colour, which is announced tomorrow, comes out and is getting posted on Monday. On Monday it gets posted to us, the new Tim Holtz colour. And I'm like, well, but I could have had the stock by now. Because I'm like, have you heard where that stock is? Like, he goes, oh, no. I told him just to hold on to it until the new colour comes in.
Well,
I'm a bit cranky, eh?
it's kind of overloaded
distress
right
this.
about now anyway.
Yeah. And I'm going to distress my circle.
Oops, sorry, that's not very loud. Barcode scanner.
I could have got a circle die out, but yeah.
There you go, dear.
And then my tag. I grabbed an ink pad. I actually don't buy anything I'm not going to use.
I was kind of grateful for the little bit of a strong breeze we had down at the footy grounds tonight, because the first field looked like Amelia was playing on all the grandstands have got backs behind them, and the Sandies were just carrying me away. And then when she played on this other field, which was next door, well, there's no, the wind could blow through, and I was like, oh, yes.
Oh no, it's not. It's Tweety Bird. It's not Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear's the other one. Okay, let's see. This album's got acid spotting in it. Yep. This is Naomi's album. See, I've scrapbooked most of it. Let's find a photo of Naomi John. A lot of fuzzy photos. My husband's real good at taking photos. Oh, that's her yelling. Oh, there's Molly Kate. And a Barbie doll. And this photo album. We actually have some of those toys. Everyone's used Alligator Owl. Alligator Owl. He has been a favourite. She didn't look impressed.
Is Big Dog in that photo? Because Noah stole Big Dog.
No, Big Dog's not there. I don't think we quite had Big Dog yet. Okay, let's find a nice photo. Is she with her brother? That is Milton.
You need to put a Naomi bow on Naomi John page.
I do, but I don't possess any. This is her reading a tractor magazine. I actually think this was a Dad and Milton setup.
Oh, there you go. No, Leslie, I've been looking at your pages and liking them, but I'll have to go and pay
This
more
has
attention.
got a bit of an eye injury here. It was playing a bit rough with its brother. She wasn't very old. She wasn't even 1, but she used to get in there, boots and all, with the brother.
The ladies at the retreat with Leslie has loved their little goodie packs that I gave Leslie.
Well, there you go. I didn't know about this.
It was a special deal.
Special deal.
Yeah. I packed them, Leslie got them.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I need to find a... I'm sure I have other photos of Naomi that are better. I think I've scrapbooked all the good ones. Maybe we'll just leave it and we'll find a photo. Yeah. Maybe we'll do her reading the Tractor magazine. Daddy's little cherub. It's Daddy's Tractor magazine. Audio.
There you go. Cheryl's bought herself a little selfie printer. It got there really quick.
Oh, awesome, Cheryl. So missing seeing you next week. Okay, so I'm going to cut a piece of white card 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 to put behind my photo. It's a gloss photo. I think, I don't know why it's a gloss photo. I don't like gloss photos. I never have. I think it was all I could get actually in Gladstone at the time. Is it a big W photo? It's a big W photo, and it tells me on the back it's Big W Rockhampton.
Oh, I don't know where
Don't know why I was
so
in
4
Rockhampton.
1/4 by 6 1/4.
I don't think they were printing photos at Big W in Gladstone yet. Well, they might have been. But it's May 2001, and I was pretty prolific, so it would have probably been May 2001 I took the photo. I don't like gloss photos because you can see the fingerprints. Right. So if I was smart, I would have taken a picture at the point where I had it all, right? Not 100% on the feet yet, on that
There you go. Sandra said, you told us before that there is no such thing as a bad photo.
No, there's not a bad photo.
They are all good memories.
Yeah, I just didn't want to put, you know, some of those devious ones. Her and a brother. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Of the 4 kids, they're probably the 2 that clash the most. Oh, the boys sometimes do a little bit. But yeah, the older 2 are just short of 3 years apart. They're the closest together of all the kids. I'm just going to stick the middles in my letters because I know what's going to happen. I'm going to lose those letter middles. It's a little dead bug.
Was that an oxide or an ink I just sold you? That?
It's a Salvage Patina Oxide.
Yep.
And this is just Dimensional Magic in an applicator bottle.
Oh, Marie's son's bought a 3D printer. Coming to visit, Marie? Actually, our friend Phil,
He
has a 3D printer.
He made a part for his mill the other day.
Yeah, little.
His steel mill, little home steel mill. He made a part because you can't buy the part in Australia, so he made the part.
His son's got a very old BMW that they often have to make the parts for.
Make little plastic parts for.
All the window winder components and everything.
They had to make. That's why they bought 3D printer.
Yeah.
Because they had to make the parts for the BMW.
I would have just bought it back.
That boy loves cars.
He does.
He has wanted to be a mechanic since he was.
Oh,
We've known them since he was about 7.
yeah.
Yes, that he's a man now. He's not a boy anymore, I suppose.
No, he works at a engineering place now.
Yeah. He's just very.
I had a young fella say hello to me today when I was out the front of when I went down and got you a snack.
Yeah.
And called me Dingo, and I have no idea who he was. But he would have been about 22.
Quentin's scout name is Dingo.
Was
Was Dingo. Well, still is. He'll always be Dingo. The thing is, yes, some of those scouts are now parents.
Yeah.
And their kids are starting scouts. Like starting cubs and joeys. Rightio. So let's move these things out of the way.
I was trying to wrangle Amelia. I don't think it's going
Noah
to
is trying to wrangle Amelia to go and have her shower and get ready for bed. Because he doesn't want to have to deal with her tomorrow morning when she's tired and cranky.
I've got to pack a bag to go tomorrow.
No, we ain't go for a shower, Amelia. Just
You can't take it. You're not taking a drink in the shower.
No, I was taking a drink.
Okay, so I've got salvage patina oxide.
Just double tap.
Dad's just going to mediate. And I've got some plastic packaging. And I'm going to smush, I think. I'm going to put a bit of water on here. It's just water. These spritz bottles are back in. And there's a smaller one for like $2.20. I think it is. I should know because I put all the prices in. I'm just going to, you know, get rid of the lines. So I'm just going to drip it around a bit there and a bit down here. And then I'm going to smush. But I'm going to try not to have lines from my packaging.
So, did you just use the salvage patina?
Yep.
Okay. We'll glue them up with it.
So this is Springtime Tea Party is our first collection that we put out. But it is the second one I designed. I actually designed Redwood Farm first, but I needed Springtime Tea Party printed for a retreat first. So I'm just going to give it a light heat. So when you use heat with an oxide ink pad, what it does is it actually oxidizes it more. So what you get is more of that chalkiness. Quentin and I, sorry?
There's a flare set sold out on Springtime Tea Party.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, inks included. Had to buy the papers extra. Oh, okay, yep. I'll send you a link, Cheryl, to the place I buy my my dye ink for my humongous for Lady Dye. Lady Dye, the dye ink printer. Our commercial dye ink printer. I'll tell you who they are because they do really good deals on selfie products. And they're really, we get overnight service out of Sydney.
Yeah, out of Sydney overnight, it's unbelievable.
Because they're the only place in the southern hemisphere that I can buy my inks at. So they're very, very good.
Goodness gracious.
What's the matter?
What do you get when you see a 15-year-old and a 7-year-old together? Attitude.
Where's the other one?
Well, she's out there now.
What's that?
She was having a moment to herself.
Okay.
There you go. Carolyn gets her ink and paper from JD Hi-Fi Foods.
Oh, okay, there you go. I didn't know they had selfie stuff, but that's good to know.
Oh, they're fantastic too. I don't know where they are.
I don't know.
Maybe they sell the printers to or have some JD vouchers to use. Oh, okay. I'm not sure.
What's that?
Meredith was just asking me the JB Hi-Fi sell with printers as well. The little selfie printers, which is got pouches.
JB Hi-Fi sell lots and lots of stuff.
Fish gets theirs from Canon Online.
We've got an ant in the ink.
That's everyone else will want to put in.
Did you tag Lemoncraft?
Sorry about the background noise, baby.
Okay, I'm going to have to just put this aside to dry. I've got a couple of bits still to dry, but I'm pretty happy with that. So the oxide will sit, see how it's got that real chalky look, but it's not chalk ink, right? So the oxide will sit on the surface because it's opaque. It's going to look like it's sitting on the surface. Okay, let's put that over there and let's get our other bits and pieces out. And maybe before we do that, let's just clean up. I didn't clean it after Naomi John did her class last night. See, I always do that, don't I?
So this would be yesterday. Crikey, Grammarly has spasm attacks when I'm doing my
Grammarly does not like when Quentin is doing some stuff because some of the names of products and...
Well, especially when it first came in and I had yesterday and tomorrow as collection names. Grammarly was just having some... Yeah, it was just
having a fit.
Absolute orange stuff everywhere on my... telling me that I had really bad grammar.
Okay, so I'm going to cut around this and I'm cutting on an angle. I don't know if you can see so that you can't see the edge of the paper in front.
I can't believe it was the 16th of July already.
Yeah, well, it was Noah's birthday yesterday. Yesterday. Noah was 15 yesterday. Feels like I've blinked. I've blinked and that little tiny baby is, you know, staring at adulthood in between the eyes. He is just growing too fast. And he's very mature for his age. And not just because he can grow a beard faster than his father.
Well,
Noah grows more beard in a day than his father does in a week.
that's not hard.
Quentin still shaves every day. It's a habit. When you join the army at 15, there's some things that you just can't get out. Get out of your bloodstream. You can take the man out of the army, but you can't take the army out of the man. Even if we're not leaving the house and we're just bumming around at home, still shaves every day. I think he's only missed 2 days in all that time, and that's because he couldn't on canoe hikes. He had no access to water or something, and we heard all about it forever and a day.
Yeah.
But yes, Noah is.
Good to be clean shaven. They do grow up too fast, says Marie. Belated best wishes, Noah, says Leslie. Hope he had a wonderful day. He did have a good day.
He did have a good day. We had
What would you describe as a people to find it on the website.
It's wedding paper, but this is a baby page.
Wedding, baby.
Special occasion. Pink. It's very pretty in pink, isn't it? It's very Molly Ringwald.
Baby girl.
Little baby boy page. Right. I've snippered around that. Okay, let's find something. I wonder if this is clean. I've got a little tiny blending brush. And I'm just gonna, and see how I'm just rubbing it on the mat just to distribute it on the edges of the brush. And I'm just putting the tiniest bit. There is ice cream left from Noel's birthday.
Okay, well, I'll see if Noe wants any.
Are you right, Nay?
Yeah. I had ice cream last night, which was a mistake.
Name is dairy free.
Okay, we've got springtime tea party number 1.
Can we save it till tomorrow afternoon?
So I'm just putting a tiny bit around the edges, but not even. Like you can see, it's not perfectly even, and I'm making sure I brush it on the mat. It's not like exactly the same everywhere. I want it to be sort of a bit, you know, interesting. I don't want it to just be a block of colour. And I'm being very gentle, which is different for me. There we go. So then these little words that I've got, let's put a tiny bit on the edges, just a tiny bit on the edges of them, just so they're not so stark white. You probably can't really tell, but I can see it. Well, crap, that's a bit much. See?
And the small feet you said you're using, aren't you?
Yeah.
They're just called baby feet.
I'm just going to hang something over that. Just feet.
Just feet, tropical feet.
Just type in the word feet.
Feet. Tropical meaning. Right, so we're using 0.3 of a piece of the 6x12 and 0.3 of the
No, 0.4
0.4
of the 6x6.
Oh, 0.4 of the 6x6.
So those papers I showed you from the 6x6 pad, you get 4 sets of those in a 6x6 paper
So 0.25
pad.
of the.
Oh, not 0.6, 0.25. Okay. I'm going to hang something over that.
And it was a piece of just wiped up, wasn't it? Used?
Yep. Oh, photo mat. Let's put some on our photo mat. And I like just using the little brush because I can just get the tiniest bit, but then make it a bit more in places. Oh, crap, like
Oh,
that.
sorry, I've missed about 1,000 comments.
He's got sidetracked.
I used sentimental for a wedding page. Loved the papers. That was Deborah. Wow, that is so good, said Astrid.
I'm going to cover that.
That
I
looks-
love this colour.
That looks beautiful. I haven't put up a link for a blending brush yet. Crackers. People ask me what you do with those little blending brushes. I should say, watch this video.
Yeah, not that. I don't throw these wipes out. This is a dry one. That was a wet one. That was a dry one. I actually have intentions of creating a project with them in all my free time.
You've got a drawer full of them.
I'm going to be like 400 by the time I've got free time. Rightio. So let's start doing some taping.
Haven't bought any distress episodes yet. Definitely something I'll have to start investing in, says Michelle.
Do like my oxides.
She loves the different effects it creates on the page. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's stick our photo. I still might use a flare button yet too.
That's right.
So the bit with a bit marked is down here. I'm going to put something over that. So then this photo mat I'm going to put on foam, which I do all the time. And I do kind of forget to tell you guys these things.
See you tomorrow,
because
Astrid.
I do the same thing all the time. So I think, oh well, people have already seen that. They don't want to hear me talk about where I'm going to put the foam. But I suppose. Okay, this is going to go flat. Don't look at the back. Just stick it. And I'm going to put my baby word on foam. So there's some things I just automatically do. Sorry, Leslie, with my wild snipping. Just going to have heart palpitations. I'm going to snip myself.
She's next to the beach at Tin Can Bay, so she'll be very relaxed.
Yeah, well, Leslie's been witness to me snipping myself and spraying blood all over someone else's scrapbook page. Yes, that is me. I am that scrapbooker.
We don't do speed scraps at retreats anymore. Don't know
Oh,
why.
they're so much fun.
Yeah, Leslie, you busy next weekend, though?
Ha ha ha, Redshaw. Ha ha ha. Oh, the writing's that way up. Let's stick that flat. I'm only putting a bit of tape in the middle because I'm going to put heaps and heaps more stuff behind it. Okay. So let's just move all this to the side. Shove it all over. Shove it over. And let's get our page back. Right, it's dry now. It's a bit wrinkly, but that's okay. She'll be right. Okay, so let's do a bit of a test drive where things are going to go, just so that I can make sure I'm happy. Right way up. Where's right way up? Corner. Either, no, can you go check? Either Rainbow has just bitten Sunshine or there's someone annoying them.
Yeah, I'm going to show you.
rainbows. Probably
Just bit the poor little bugger.
she's probably just bit him.
Oh, no, back home this afternoon, Leslie said.
What's that?
So you got back home this afternoon.
Oh, rainbow bit sunshine. So we
She's a
do that
vicious
one.
fudge.
She's very vicious. Vicious. Okay. So let's get a pencil. Oh, maybe John left a pencil on my desk too last night. No, I've got a pencil and it's sharpened.
That's in the area.
Oops. So I'm going to mark with little, little corner marks behind my piece of lacy paper because I'm going to hack out the middle. Rightio. See? So I draw the lines. It's better than me cutting off into the yonder. And my feet fit in here. Yep. I do like our paper. It's so nice to cut. You could use a trimmer for this, but bit of a hacker. I like that. But before I do that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put, I'm just going to brush it with a tiny bit of my green. Just going to brush it over this time. Save myself some time. There we go. Yep. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue that. So instead of buying 2 pieces of paper, I just cut the middle out and I get it all out of one. And it means that my albums aren't too heavy. I'm going to try and get lots of pink in this. A bit of this bluey colour down here. I like that. Because my butterflies are sort of this bluey teal colour. Okay, let's put that aside to dry. That's Quentin's barcode scanner.
I'll just disconnect that. I don't need that anymore.
Okay, so it has been brought to my attention that we are on the schedule for a craft show in Queensland. Just so you know, we're not going to be there. But it has been brought to my attention that we are on the schedule of exhibitors, but we will not be there. Actually, I think there's 2. I haven't checked the other one, but it has been shown to me that I am meant to be at a craft show in Queensland next month, or later this month, but no, I will not be there. So let's put this here. Sort of trying to get the writing so it's sort of straightish, ish. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my tag behind here before I stick it down. So I get my tag. Yeah, like that. Let's stick the photo on. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you all know. Please don't travel to a craft show without checking with us if we're going to be there.
Right, so far in the kit, I just want to make sure I've got everything that you've used so far. Piece of white cardstock, a third of a pack of Lemoncraft yesterday's 6x12, a quarter of a pack of 6x6 yesterday Lemoncraft, 1 by pattern paper 1 Springtime Tea Party, one title cut baby, and one by a packet of small feet picture cut.
Yep.
Excellent. I am all over this. But Craft Alive got canned, yeah. They all set up yesterday, yeah, at Shepparton,
And
yeah.
then they packed up yesterday.
Packed up last night, practically.
Such a shame. I think it's the second time that show's been.
Yeah, cool craft show.
Just feel for the exhibitors all with their transport of their goods, buying product for it, like I say, transporting it, insurance, because you insure your goods when you go to a craft show,
Worst possible scenario.
accommodation, yeah, their stall fees, just, yeah. And you know, if they've had to employ someone to look after their business while they're gone, just really, really feel for them all. And the stress it puts on their families and everything as well. Like really,
Yeah. Like,
exhibitors are the lifeblood of the exhibitors, like the vendors, the little tiny stores, and they're the lifeblood of our industry, and it's really, really a shame. Shame it hasn't gone ahead.
and like after you've set up for a craft
Tori's
show,
done so well, but I've worked so hard. And you set up, and you're absolutely knackered after
that's going
set
to say
up.
you're actually knackered after you've set
Because you
up.
go like the clappers, and you just absolutely
And then to have to go
want
back and try and pull it down quickly, you would just be, exhausted.
Wouldn't it be a good day?
No, not a good day, Noah.
No, Noah's done craft shows with us. We've done craft shows with just Noah and us. All our kids except for...
Really
Oh,
feel
Amelia's
for 'em.
done one craft show. Amelia and Milton and Holden turned up on the first day of trade. They came down. Because Holden had school, Milton had work, and Amelia... yeah, so they actually drove to a craft show to meet us all.
I've just noticed the product I've built's got the grey save again, so that means I can't save it, doesn't it?
You betcha. Okay, let's turn all our bits and bobs over so that we can fit them in. This is where I attempt to get it looking the same. So I'm going to cut this little beady thing in half, okay? I'm going to get my glue. I'm going to put half of it here. And yeah, I know I can see that there, but that's okay. So let's do our feet on foam. But yeah. Yeah, we won't, yeah. We have one craft show we're booked into.
Yeah.
Do we tell them now that we won't be?
Oh, it's
We won't be in Melbourne at Paperific. We will be in Melbourne in 2022 for Paperific. We won't be there this year, but we do want everybody to go. If you have a chance to go to Paperific in Melbourne this year, please go. Please support Naomi and her team, and the other vendors. The Victorian vendors.
She understands it's just too much risk.
Yeah, it is a lot of risk for us. We also don't know if our freight's going to get through. It's very up in the air. There's no guarantees that our freight is actually going to make it to Melbourne. So we've pulled the pin on the freight and all that sort of stuff. So
Which is disappointing, but
it is disappointing.
There's nothing we can do, really.
And they're okay with it. Like, we still had time to do it. I'm going to put a little bit of foam here. And then, I know I don't always do this, but I'm just going to stick that there like that. I like that.
Oh, sorry, Deborah's just put up a thing. The Australian Sheep and Wool Show got called off the day before it was soon to open. People from all over the country stuck in Bendigo.
Oh no. But yeah,
Plus a lot of sheep.
it's a lot of sheepies.
Yeah, Goodness gracious. Yep, they've got to
Yeah.
feed them.
Milton can't get a COVID test. Oh crap.
Name job.
Jab, not test. Milton can't get a COVID vaccination. He's been trying.
Tammy said she was looking forward to actually meeting us. Yes.
I know, Tanya.
Tammy.
But we, Tammy, and Tanya, I was hoping to see. I just really want to see all you guys, but we will be there next year. I'm not allowed to tell you when yet, but rest assured, it's exciting. We will be in Melbourne in 2022. Okay, I'm going to put this guy on some foam. Here, I'm going to butt that bit of foam up to there. Right, that. I like that. I love this paper. I love yesterday. I did I should have grabbed the page that I did last year. I did do a page with yesterday last year. I did a patchwork page, I think. And it was really popular. Let's just take this one in here on foam. And we're going to put a leaf here. So let's get a leaf. And let's cut the end off it so it fits under there.
I'm going to have to fill this in a section, so just give it to me again.
I think Amelia Ann's kind of like late night out of her sister. Maybe John and I have some pretty huge.
So Deborah
shows
was
of it.
planning on meeting us, yes. And
I
so was
know.
Tanya.
A lot of you we've already met at
Nice.
shows. I do know.
But
We've met a lot of you.
such a sweet page. Thank you so much, says Jackie.
Oh, thank you, Jackie. I just, yeah, it was a big risk, and they're not guaranteeing that we're going to get our stock there. We just want everyone to be well and safe. And so let's tuck this one right under here. Let's tuck it in right under there. So what I'm doing is I'm actually sort of bringing it all together and having the pieces sort of touch each other and be, you know, so the clusters are, you know, I've got my three, my magic triangle, which you don't have to have it in a triangle, but they're sort of touching each other. They're not floating. The butterflies will, but butterflies float and so does sequins. Just telling you, sequins are an acceptable floater. But I'm just having it so that they're sort of clustered together and they're tucked in, and it makes sense. Like the flowers are poking out from things and just sneaking out. So I've got peach flowers here and here. So I really do think I need a peachy coloured flower down here. So I'm going to stick this guy in here. I really want to put a big butterfly here. So I'm just going to put a bit of glue in the middle. Like it's landing on there. Okay. Let's tuck
Sorry if you can hear our kids in the background. I'm going to.
They're yakking in the lounge. They're getting along. They're fine. And let's tuck this little bit of. I don't know what they're watching, but there's a
I think
lot
they're
of
fighting over
laughing.
the exercise bike.
Oh, they could be fighting over the
So
exercise
I haven't
bike.
been ignoring each other's posts. I'm sorry. Di said gorgeous page. Trish said loving the page. Debbie Housen was replying about the sheep. She saw it on the news how they were throwing them back in the trucks in such a hurry.
Oh, poor sheepies.
And Debbie
I think I'm gonna
Deborah
tuck
Henderson
this
said
along
totally
here.
understand the risk.
yeah, it just, yeah. But I'm going to say we need to show. And it's not, okay, it's you know, it's financial as well because, you know, we sell stuff so we can eat. This is our, you know, this is our soul. This is our income. This is us. We sell craft stuff so we can eat food. But it's also, it revitalizes us. We get to see you guys. We get to spend time with our customers. We get to spend time with our kids. It's the closest thing to a holiday that we get as Redshaws. We don't just go on a holiday. We're meant to go away this month, but because Milton hadn't got a vaccination, some of the kids were a bit funny about going away. So we are going to try, and as soon as Milton's vaccinated, I think the next school holidays we're going to try and go, the kids want to go take Amelia to SeaWorld. So Noah and Amelia haven't been to SeaWorld. I like the two greens together. So we have been saving.
Yes, I have been saving.
We've been saving quite madly. A customer did give us a gift so we can go on a holiday, but we have been madly saving so we can have a holiday with our children. I've lost a butterfly. But yeah, so it revitalizes us. We get to spend time together. Traveling in the truck was wonderful. Quentin and I used to just chat. You know, driving to Melbourne is a long drive, but we would chat and plan, and I'd take notes and we'd listen to business podcasts, and you know, it was good. That's where we made our plans. Coming back from Sydney was where we were planning moving forward. So each trip we would meet with different companies and suppliers about our pattern paper ranges and products we would make, and yeah, we catch up with customers and friends and family. Rightio. So yeah, we really love going on our craft show trips and seeing you guys. Beautiful memories. It's really cool that this is a picture of her reading, and reading has just been such an important part of her life. She is a bookworm, but Quentin and I are both readers as well.
Yes, my book finally got good.
It is not often, it's only when I'm really exhausted, which I have been a little bit lately, that I don't read before I go to sleep. But usually, even if I only read a couple of paragraphs, that's enough. But yeah, I think I've read about 10 or 15 novels already this year, and business books.
Yes. Yes, you've read quite a lot.
I've read quite a few novels and business books this year, big ones. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold up the little bits so you can take screenshots and of what's in the area. So then you can take the screenshot and you've got a bit of a guide on what I've stuck where. Oh, just wait.
Yeah, so I was thinking of that today. Deborah Henderson put up, we have 18 months of the say. 18 months to save Victoria with all of our lockdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just really wanted to go to Victoria to see you guys, and you guys need, everybody needs to get together. It's the social. Oldest child used to get pulled up in class for hiding a book in a desk, tidy tray, and reading it instead of doing her schoolwork. Yep.
Donna's asked you a question there too.
Are you using and they lived happily ever after? No, I don't think I am, Donna. I think I'm just going to do the two. I got to the point where I couldn't think because I brought it all in a bit closer, I think. But I'm going to use it. I will use it, but not on this. Amelia Ann, so when she finishes her work and she gets a choice of what she does, she always chooses inside play, which to her is drawing. All she ever wants to do is do drawing or art.
She can draw too. We should have brought her
Oh, she's been drawing. They did, they had a lady come in, a scientist come in today and talk about venomous snakes and underwater creatures like blue ring octopus and box jellyfish and irukandji and all that sort of stuff. And she's been drawing the most awesome pictures today of these creatures she learned about. And now I'm going to just put it down here. I'll wait until it focuses. I really like how this turned out. I love Lemoncraft. I really do. Oh, I'm just going to turn this off so you get a better photo. Let's turn these two off, just so you can get a better photo without the ring lights. But yeah, it's been a very, decisions not to travel have been very hard for us. I'm going to say our oldest son is struggling with being on his own at the moment and working from home. And he's still got months and months and months of working from home.
Yes, because they sold their building.
Because they sold the building, and there's been a little bit of upheaval with the restructures, and he's had to phone Dad's helpline quite a bit this week. But that's what Dads are for.
Talking about surviving restructures.
Surviving restructures.
I can tell him what not to do.
Yes. So.
Yes. Okay, I've nearly got this built here.
But it doesn't always work. What not to do, does it, Quentin?
Oh, no.
There we go. Quentin is building a kit from this. I'm really interested to see. Oh, I was going to put a flare button on here.
You were.
I don't know if it needs it.
Let me know if you put one on there, so I'll make sure I put it in the kit. Otherwise I won't be sending it to people.
No, I don't think it needs it. Let's just be honest. I like it. Oh, then again. I'm just... Hashtag lovely isn't for the right time period, but yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous page, Lisa. Thanks, guys, for a great night. That was from Marlene.
Has been
Beautiful
working
page.
home since the beginning and it's taking its toll. Oh, Deborah, it would be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I have to admit, Quentin and I work very well together.
No flare, says Donna.
I'm just... No. No. I just think it's just... I like it. I like how it turned out. I had no idea what I was doing, but I really like it. She's beautiful. Her hair used to always stick up, and I used to... So, she had... What's this? This is May 2001. Oh, I better write that on here. This was May 2001, right? So... She was born in October the year before. She had probably had 4 or 5 haircuts just to keep it short, because what she used to do was she used to grab it in her sleep and pull her hair, not meaning to, like she wasn't that vicious, but yeah, so I used to keep her hair quite short. Oh, that's a bit bright. That's not going to work. Quite short, because she would accidentally pull her hair and upset herself in the sleep. So,
Right, I'm just making this live. It's going to be $13.50 for the kit. And why does it say I've got 0 in stock? Let's figure out why.
Naomi John reading. That is
My tractor book she was reading.
Tractor Book. That's May 2001. She loves reading. Loves reading. We all love reading, actually. Naomi goes, well, I don't need to buy you any books, Noah, because I bought you like that series of 15 books for Christmas. And he goes, I finished reading those months ago. And they're all novels. The Japanese novels. And he's like, oh, I finished them months ago. She's like, oh, okay. It was similar and end up with extremely thick hair. I told the hairdressers they needed to charge adult prices. Yeah. Naomi's got really thick hair like mine. Yeah. The kids have all got thick hair like mine. Though Milton's getting a bit thinner. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you everyone for your nice compliments.
I've just got.
I love how this turned out on the pink.
It's going to say sold out until I fix whatever the problem is, but I just can't find the problem.
So click on the product there. Click on it at that point.
Yeah, and you can scroll down.
Yep, scroll down.
And I can see I've got 10 of that, 8 of that, 57 of that, 11 of that, 159 of that, 67 of that. But it's still saying I've got 0.
Okay. Make it live, put a link up.
Yeah, I'm putting the link up. I was just going to go in the Shopify and give it some.
I'm just gonna.
Sorry everyone, just a beautiful page, says Jean. Thanks for a beautiful night, says Tammy.
I don't know what you've done, Quentin. Okay. We will try and make it live. Just keep deleting things until it...
Right.
There we go.
No worries.
So, thank you very much for coming along. Take care, stay safe. I know it's hard, but follow the rules. And hopefully you guys all get out of lockdowns really, really, really soon. And we wish we could be with you. We wish we could come down and hang out. Quentin is getting phone calls continuously to come and do pop-up shops. The truck is still sitting at the front for the moment. The insurance company has not collected it yet. So we will, yeah, we're talking about solutions so we can come and do pop-up shops. Even if we can't do shows, we can do pop-up shops. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. I know Norm's got some ideas. Norm and Quentin have been talking about some different options. So, yeah, it'll be cool. So we'll see you all on Monday night. And we're creating with, what are we creating with next week?
I don't know. Whatever
It's
week.
ours.
Yeah.
What are we using? Week 29.
Yeah.
So we're using Redwood Farm next week in the Creative Family Group. I've done some of my fussy cutting. Oh, bugger. I thought I'd done it all. I better go back and finish that, hadn't I, over the weekend? August kits will be released this weekend. Dreamland paper packs are up for pre-order right now on the website. And what else is there? But August is 5 weeks. So, and I'm hoping you guys will love what we've made. So, yes, I've designed some new stuff. And I made 240 flare buttons the other day. So, that was fun. So, yeah. I will see you all on Monday in the Creative Family Group. Thank you very much. Take care. Stay safe. Love you all.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be